Welcome to Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sports.
You're like a circle that floats around me.
In here, you all in the comments, let me know what you all think. Poke some holes, right? Lord, size. He's much. Guys, thanks for watching. Lord. All right, time to go. Please tell the people the team that you back to, please.
Well, I can show you. That one right there.
God. I'm going to edit that out in post, right?
Welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion. We go live in 10. Number 9. 8.
Yo! 7.
Number 6.
5.
Entry. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sport. And of course, we are here to discuss AFCON, just what would have happened, a kind of post-mortem. Or let's not say post-mortem, because that's when things die. It was a good tournament.
Yeah, it was a good tournament.
Here's a review. And of course, I'm here joined by my AFCON co-host, Kevin Lala. He stuck with me through the whole tournament. Kevin, thanks so much for your great contribution. So, as usual, but before we get into it now, we can make up a little time. What did you think of the quality of the tournament? Not from a fantasy, but from a football purist perspective. And you might not have gotten to see all the games, but from what you saw.
Yeah, totally different, but excellent. It was really good. Very physical tournament. Very intense. A lot of surprises in throughout the tournament. I mean, it could have gone anywhere. It was hard from a bookie standpoint, from a fan standpoint, from FPL standpoint. It was a difficult tournament, right? I mean, Senegal, they did come out in the end, right? They were the most consistent, but the whole tournament was excitement. It was really good, really, really good.
Yeah, I fully agree. Especially for me, I like the underdogs. I like to follow them. And I must say, Malawi, Comoros, we had some decent assets from those teams.
But even the winners is like an underdog in a sense because they never won it before. This is the first time they ever won it.
Yeah. They've come close. It's true. In terms of matchups, Egypt would have been the favorites. And
Yeah, and history first time for them. I'm really happy for Mane. I mean, everyone, it was really good. It was really good. No Salah, you're Mane.
I hope you say no Salah in Game Week 26, but all right, you'll hear about you. But yeah, guys, it was a decent tournament. Some of the goals too. Of course, our favorite striker, Kevin Mango. We can't forget Mango.
Yeah.
Mango is amazing. That amazing kick from almost half line. Right? I think that for me was goal of the tournament, and there were a lot of decent goals.
And the right back from Morocco, he was awesome.
Yeah.
He plays just like Trent, taking free kick, free kicks, and scoring from the free kicks as well. So
big up FPL Trini.
In this as well.
Hey, big up FPL Trini. I see you finished, but yeah, we're gonna see who did good in our league as well. Big up, man. Big up.
I came sixth, I think. Yeah, sixth. So like
four. Not bad, man.
Close bad.
Not bad at all, Kevin. Right? We'll discuss all that. Well, let's bring up
second and Trinidad.
Yeah, that's damn good.
Yeah.
Let's bring up the fixtures real quickly. I mean, obviously not much to talk about. We'll talk about the third place game really quickly, and then of course talk about the final. So anyway, we'll get to that in a bit. So of course, Burkina Faso. Now I wouldn't like when Burkina Faso up 2-0. I told myself, Abubakar come on.
Yeah, they came on the field.
Yeah, well, that's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. But when I realized Abubakar was not on the field yet, I was like, pressure. And so said, so done. Abubakar came on, did what he had to do. I wanted through a bit of controversy doing the mix. I think he should have won player of the tournament as well. I don't think Mane deserved it. I think Abubakar should have won player.
Well, not deserve is harsh, but I mean, yeah, Abubakar was just a little bit better. He had a lot more influence.
Exactly.
He was consistent. He had a lot more influence. If you watch the rest of the team, well, FPL wise, not much points were shared around for that team, right? And he got them all the way to the playoffs. So
Yeah, he took them all the way. He
Yeah.
made a big difference. Yeah, he was. I think he should have won it. But we digress. We digress. It's not that kind of show. So of course, Itara. Now again, this app likes to sell you dreams because it had Itara as injured, but good thing I made a mistake and I kept him, so it worked out okay for me at least there. Of course, he had Yap and Onana. Onana, the goalkeeper, of course, your favorite goalkeeper, contributed. And then, of course, Vincent Abubakar, the man, the legend, and Stephanie Mahoken scoring there for Cameroon. So Cameroon coming back in
wait,
the
what?
end.
What one are contributing? What are you talking about? It's the opposite.
Yeah, no, he didn't contribute in the way we wanted. I know, exactly. That's why I was teasing you. It take long to.
Yeah. I know catching what you're saying. I was like, God,
And,
yeah.
and of course, if you captain Vincent Abubakar, you would have been dancing.
Yeah,
didn't,
yeah, nice.
But that's a
22
whole
points.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole different ball game. And of course, we want to talk about it. No, nothing much to talk about the final in terms of during the 90
But that's what we
minutes.
expected. We expected
Yes,
Egypt to
yes,
kind of hold them
yes,
all the way to the
yes,
end. Yeah.
Yes,
So
Egypt defense was very good.
yeah,
Very,
the
very
substitute goalkeeper was awesome. I think he saved
Oh,
the penalty.
Gabaski! Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, he was amazing. I watched the game. I did a watch along on another channel. Pick up.
He saved the penalty, right?
Yeah, he saved
During the
Mane. He
match?
saved Mane penalty
Yeah.
early in the
Yeah,
game, man.
early
I
in
was
the
like,
game,
again, same thing like Calvert Lewin, captain him. I was happy when he got the penalty. I was like, yes, penalty points, save. I was like,
Yeah. But then you realize you feel safe there with the goalkeeper. So you still got the point somehow, some way or the other.
somewhere or the other. No,
Yeah.
but we'll see. And of course, it didn't work out that way. No, I had no fail safe. I messed up. You'll see.
Oh yeah. We'll
Yeah, I
see,
messed up
okay.
real bad, but you'll see. And then of course, it went to penalties. It was a decent-ish game, and it wasn't like the most amazing final. But to be honest, in the second half, though, Egypt should have I lie. Sorry, in the last 50 minutes of the first half, Egypt should have stole that game away. They had the better chances aside from the penalty. I mean, there's no better chance than a
Even
penalty.
Salah had a one-on-one as well. too.
Yeah, exactly.
Capitalized on that, yeah.
Something that he will
So-
put out. He made a scintillating run, something that he did like against
Yeah.
City and Chelsea and all, and nothing came of it. So
Egypt fought. I mean,
yeah.
in the defense, but they
It
still
wasn't
fought.
that
they
kind of
fought.
It wasn't
Yeah.
that kind of game where it was.
And well,
just
finals are
one-sided.
usually low scoring, so
Yeah, true. What you think though of the comments circulating that Salah should have taken one of the earlier pens and not save himself for last? Do you agree with that?
yeah, no. But penalties, it always comes back to retrospect. I mean, it's always a 50-50. I mean, we watch it in Euros when everyone was blaming the last few guys who now came onto the field, right? We saw it in World Cup before when they brought in Holland brought in a keeper just for penalties and it worked on their favor. I mean, it has so many different tactics. There's no rule book written law on how to take
Yeah,
penalties,
yeah.
right? What tactic to put. So put in your best striker as first or last. It could have worked against them as well. He could have missed the penalty after maybe he didn't have the the confidence after the one-on-one or whatever,
Yeah.
right? And then that would have just deflated Egypt even more,
Yeah.
right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
it really didn't make much of a difference.
I agree.
But
fully.
in retrospect, there's always
Yes.
go back to
Hindsight.
Yeah.
Hindsight is there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. And because let's be honest, to be fair, their particular formula for penalties has been working because this was the third game in the tournament going to
Yeah.
penalties. So it was
Yeah.
working so far. And then no one was banking on Mane.
So the
getting
penalties before, right?
Mm.
He didn't take the first ones, right?
No,
He was
all the
last-
same
he was
formula,
last
same
one. Okay,
formula,
good.
same formula. So
Oh well, yeah, that was
Yeah.
their winning formula.
yeah,
So
yeah.
stick with it.
But I must say though, Mane had the balls of Hulk
Mhm.
to go and take that next penalty there and win it for them. That was, because
Yeah,
Senegal have a bad history with that. The current coach right now, 20 years ago, he had the decisive penalty for them to win AFCON and he missed. So for that to go back on Mane, so that's why it was
That
so
didn't happen
emotional.
with England as well with
Right, right, exactly. So it's that kind of
Yeah.
emotion. See, Southgate. Southgate was in that team,
Southgate, yeah. He
exactly.
was in that
So
team,
it's
yeah.
that kind of emotion. That's why I was, and I'm so glad for them. I was really, really glad for them. They deserve it. They deserve it. And Senegal have been great teams knocking on the door for the past few Afghans, but just not making
Yeah,
that
because
final.
they ranked the highest without
Yeah,
winning it
yeah,
ever,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
So I mean that means they won other smaller tournaments or other
yeah,
games and brought their ranking up
yeah,
throughout the years. So they deserve to be where they are in the world ranking, and now they're on top in Africa now.
yeah.
So
And well, now it's all poised now for World Cup qualifiers because,
yeah,
as you know, Senegal face Egypt, Ghana face Nigeria, and we'll be paying attention to those because now that we have had AFCON to use as good research, good homework. Of course, not all the players that played in AFCON may feature in the World Cup coming, but at least we have an idea now of the quality and caliber of the teams, and we'll
yeah.
use this as a platform to go forward. So, let's, of course, begrudgingly look at our teams, now, Kevin, and just do a quick review of what how we did and who did good in our leagues and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot. So, yeah, I'll bring up mine unless yours up already.
Mine's up. You can bring up mine if you want.
Yeah, okay, yours up. I can bring it up one time.
Right, well, I didn't do too bad. I got a score of 76. I
Right.
consistently got in the 70s. I think my lowest was like 69 or something like that. Right? So pretty decent. Abu Bakr came on. Like I was a little bit depressed. He didn't start, but he came on in the second half and did his magic. But if you
Yeah.
could watch my bench as well, I have had a lot of. I was more banking on that first game for all the goals, which it
Yes.
did happen. It just didn't happen
Yes.
with my players. So
Yes.
Abu Bakr, Tuku, Oana, Fai and Mumi. Five, yeah. So five players from that, right? These were the most attacking players. Five did not. He was attacking left back, I believe. He did not. He didn't. What do you call it? He didn't feature in this game, right? So again, how this game goes. If between the two games, you can substitute all the players,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I substituted out all my lowest scoring players: 2, 1, 1. Well, -1 and 0. Right. I think this was our own goal by Oana, right? Which is I
Yes.
still find goalkeepers shouldn't have own goals. I mean that's part of their job. But anyway, Traore, I think he got assist or two, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he got some points there. So that first game was alright. Had to get rid of that negative and brought in these guys. So Kamal played in second one. Well, no, he didn't play, but I brought him on to place. But since you already make these substitutes, you can't get out of that, right? So Gabinski with a penalty save. Since it was 0-0, all the defenders got the 6 points,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Captain Mane, because my captain was on a rogue player before. I think it was on Sangare.
Yeah. Remember, we
Yeah,
planted
yeah.
not. Yeah. Yeah.
I thought he would have been a little more involved. Rotas Mane seemed like the easiest or obvious choice. Didn't pay off too well, but I mean it's still all right. And yeah, that's how it went. I mean, as I say, consistently 76 or in the 70s. On the leagues, Trinidad, I came up to sixth. I thought I was fifth actually, but yeah, sixth. So it's up what 5%,
Yeah, but
10%,
not bad
10%.
at all.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
In
Not
our
bad at
league,
all.
again, a little tougher, 14 out of 39. So that's like a little up,
Wow.
just in
Yeah.
the first half.
Yeah,
Not
so to
even
be
in, yeah,
fifth in Trinidad and then
yeah,
that's just show you. Yeah.
yeah.
We will look at that just now. We'll pull up
And
that just now.
745 in the world,
In
I
the
guess
world.
that's the world.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is not bad in the
Yeah.
hundreds out of
Yeah.
44,000. So
Yeah,
this
that's
was
damn
one of
good.
my better tournaments overall. So
Right.
I'm
Right.
glad I get this experience. So hopefully for World Cup, it'll be real good.
Yeah, we could
So
push. Yeah.
yeah,
All right. Well, I mean, let's start with the obvious for me first. So I made a terrible, terrible blunder. Can you guess what that blunder was? Kevin?
Abu on the bench.
No, that is not the blunder. That is not the blunder.
That's not even have a worse blunder than that.
I didn't touch my team. I didn't get a chance to
Oh,
fix
so
or adjust my team or
they
do
click that save
anything.
button didn't apply here.
No, I didn't even open the app. I forgot to check my team. I was not forgot. I was really, really busy. And that day was because I was waiting. I was just like, I'll push it till last. Push
But
it,
that
and
would have been
then
the first. That would have been the first day. So for the Saturday, for the
the
third and fourth.
Saturday. Yeah, I
Yeah.
normally work during the day, so Saturday was real tough. I didn't get a chance to check my team, and pressure, real pressure. So that kind of messed me up there for sure. But I mean, not fixing the team, 55 points. I'll take that because I mean I would
I
have
see you
captain
brought in
Abu Bakr.
Salah. I see Salah on his team. That's it.
Yeah, Salah was there. Shouldn't even have bothered, but he still made 5 points for God knows what, right? But Cyril, nothing. Try Burton, try. I should have probably captain Traore. I would have been better off,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or even Jibril. Man, we were talking about him, but he was flagged as injured, but he ended
Yeah.
up playing
Still flagged,
and he
yeah.
scored. You
So-
see, and he still was flagged. Dallo, decent points. I kept Mendy. That was a good choice. Should have probably captain
Yeah.
Mendy. Wasted a whole 11 points on the bench there. It would have done me good anyway. But yeah, that's how that went for me. So guys, always use me as a lesson. Always check your team.
Yeah.
Right?
And if you're too busy, like not you, but anyone who's too busy, put the players who play in first. If they don't play,
yeah.
the automatic subs will come into play, and they would come off, and the others will come on. Which didn't happen in this. You go back to your team.
No, well it didn't happen.
You made.
Yeah.
Oh, you tried to make a substitute after. Or?
And I just didn't bother. Yeah, it was way too
No.
I just rearranged and I didn't
Yeah.
bother. So I do not. So the main guy that was on top is no longer on top. So Robert
Yeah.
Jones would have won our league.
Yeah,
so wow,
he-
look how tight though. 563, 559,
That would have been close
552.
because that's what a
Yeah.
13 points difference for that game week, and it's just a 4-point difference in total.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it was pretty tight.
so that's a
at the
9
top
points.
there.
Yeah, that was a 9-point hole right above, right at
My
the end.
goodness. Yeah, it's pretty tight. A lot of people wow. Look at so coming all the way down to 15th and people still in the 500s. So that's not bad
Yeah.
at all though. Yeah. That shows it was a pretty good a very good competitive league, man. I like that. Right. So thanks everyone that would have contributed to that craziness. I was 44th out of 169 in Mali. I'll take that. I mean lol, right? And what 18,000 something in Africa Fantasy. I'll take that. I'll take that. Right. But overall though, what we thought about the fantasy ask, let me see, that's why you have yeah. Bro, so no excuses, I just didn't. I was like, you have time. But if it was FPL, actual FPL, I wouldn't do that. Right? I would not have done that, Right? It was poor of me. I know better than that. Because I was Saturday, Monday morning, Tuesday morning for FPL. Tuesday morning, I was up at 1 a.m. setting up my team. I have to reach work for 7 a.m., Kevin. I did not leave home till 6:39 a.m., Kevin. Studying my team, right? I should have put that effort into Africa for the final. But so it goes. And wait to talk about the app though. This Real Fever app though. I'm thinking
I like it. It's
yeah.
really good. Yeah, we want to look into it more because I've seen a lot of other leagues. You'd have like the Spanish league and the French league, and so we could look at that for so if you create a joint league, right? You could just go through Japan League, Champions League,
Fantasy,
Europa, which might be kind of cool.
I love Europa League. I didn't even know they had that. Well, I might
Yeah.
jump in that. Yeah.
Keep scrolling. Yeah, Portugal League, England Fantasy. Yeah, Spain Championship. It have a lot. German Fantasy, Italian Fantasy. Yeah, Turkey, Mexico. We could do something for this side of the world too with Mexico.
Yeah. That's not bad
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, for something on this side of the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually.
So I
decent.
might try and join one or two just to see how, like, if they're actually up to date with all the
Yeah.
players and the injuries and the scores and everything, and check it out.
Yeah,
Because I did try one Spanish league before, but it wasn't that great. And this have a really nice interface, really good interface.
Yeah, it's
So-
decent. It's something to definitely look at and
Yeah.
and
And
maybe
if you're working on it still, it will just get better. So
yeah. I wonder if they will have if they might do World Cup, because if they're doing World Cup, that might be cool.
Oh,
I
yeah.
doubt though. I doubt, because I don't know. I
they
think
might have
World
it here,
Cup
but then the
normally-
World Cup will have their own
yeah,
because
they
look,
normally-
this has Premier League as well. So
yeah,
and Premier League has their own app. So
yeah.
World Cup will have their own app, and they will probably cover it as well.
Yeah. We could jump on the two. I want to look. I want to reach out to them and see what this is that they do, and it might be a decent thing to link up with them. Yeah. So yeah, you're satisfied? It was a decent
Yeah, I
tournament.
was satisfied. That was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was a nice little break from FPL because I was saying my normal Premier League it just kind of going down for the last eight weeks. So this was a nice break for me. So I was happy with it. And to come fifth and top 500, that was good for me.
So what I want to talk about really quickly, because it is important, I think we need to let me bring that up quickly as possible. Hold on. Because now that we have now obviously we are not professionals. We are we still, we still learning the terrain of all these other teams, right? Just now I want to bring this up quickly. Hold on. Right. So I wonder. So what I want to talk about really quickly, I want to bring up I wanted to bring up the qualifiers, like who is qualifying
Oh,
and
for World Cup, you mean,
and
or for?
sorry, who has the potential of qualifying for South Africa from Africa, because I think now that we've had this practice run of of AFCON and watching the players, learning the players, I think
Yeah, I
it will
forget.
be a
Look,
good
so
platform. I'm just trying to get the fixtures up easier so we can see it. Because the only team that we are not familiar with in the in the last rounds really is Congo. I think that's the only team that we're not familiar with. Ah, good. I finally got it. Sorry about that delay. Share screen. Right. So I just want to look
right.
at
So
it really
these are
quickly.
teams that made it already, or still to make it.
No, right. So this is the last round of qualifiers here.
Okay.
This is you win this, bam, World Cup. Talk done.
Oh, serious. Okay.
Right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 2 legs. Okay, so it's 2 legs. So
Yeah,
5.
2 legs.
So 5
right?
teams from here will be going across. Okay.
Yeah. So what is very intriguing?
Because the
is
first name,
Yeah.
first name there.
yeah. Another round again for Mali, Tunisia. Tunisia have been on top of that fixture so far since the qualifiers, and Mali I think drew one of those, and then they were decent in the cup itself. So this will be a real nicely poised game. Hopefully by then Tunisia will have a fit team, because remember Tunisia was hit by COVID, and also Morocco. Morocco's playing Congo.
Right.
Don't know much about Congo. We know more about Morocco now, and they're star-studded team, and they're decent defense. They're good goalkeeping, so they could edge it out. But if Congo is here, we've learned now not to ever underestimate any team from Africa ever. So
But then Morocco had some people, well, like Ziyech and them who didn't play in this. So
exactly.
they have some Arsenal.
Exactly. And they had some COVID
Please.
issues as well too. So
Right.
again, that could play a very critical role in them coming out in this match. But again, you never know. And then of course
Shame
Ghana,
Cameroon have to play Algeria. That's
Yeah.
a shame, but
yeah, that is another one. Now
Yeah.
that is a really good game. Now of course Algeria will
wow.
dumped out very early of the tournament.
Yeah, but they're still a really good
No,
team. So.
hey, they're still a great unit, right? But Cameroon, if Abubakar is still fit by then, still playing, which we surely will. Because this is soon, huh? This is very soon. This starts on
The 24th of next
yeah,
month, yeah.
24th of next month. So I think
And
most
then
of the
Egypt,
teams,
Senegal. So there's the
Yeah.
finals again. The two arguably
yeah.
best, well, from this tournament,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
We'll have to fight for one spot left.
And we can't skip now Ghana, Nigeria. That's a really
Oh yeah,
good
both
one.
of them, yeah. So Nigeria is like a newer version of Ghana, I would say.
Yeah.
So
And
Ghana had
Ghana-
their World Cup team in,
Yeah.
in what? Not the last time, the year before, the time before. Right? And they were like the young squad from Africa, and now Nigeria is that young squad from Africa now. So
But the thing is, tonight Ghana would have gotten a decent little lift because Chris Houghton recently was appointed, and he's doing some reshuffling. They're gonna try and get Lamptey in right? They've convinced some people who've already been like had allegiance to other countries to come back and play for Ghana. So can you imagine
Okay.
Lamptey and
Yeah.
those guys? Oh my goodness! So that game is
So who
well
would you
poised.
choose like to represent Africa here in these matches?
Oh, you mean like the best teams? I
Yeah,
think
like from one from each one.
World Cup. Yeah. Well, for me, Senegal. I'll go Senegal.
hmm
Senegal, Ghana, Cameroon, Morocco, Mali.
Okay, I would go Tunisia, Morocco, practically everything on your right.
All
Yeah,
right,
Tunisia,
fair,
Morocco,
fair,
Algeria,
fair,
Nigeria,
fair,
Senegal. Yeah,
fair, fair, fair,
yeah,
fair. Yeah, I get a Senegal in the quarters or semis
yeah.
will be
I can see
sweet.
Senegal going
Oh my,
very
yeah,
far, very,
yeah,
very far.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Morocco
need,
would give anybody problems there. I think those two would be my team. My what do you call it? Show picks, and
yeah,
Nigeria would just be so much fun in that game in that tournament. So
but the thing is, it'll be great to see one of these teams break that duck and reach the semis. You know, it always
oh
only reach the
yeah,
quarters.
definitely,
So,
yeah.
and I can
I
see
think
Senegal
Senegal
pushing.
could do that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
can see
could push.
Senegal.
Once they keep this property, and something we noticed, we were on the live stream with Eagle. We were watching. Did you notice something about the Senegal team? Their team comprises, except for Cisse, who plays for Nancy, every other player plays in one of the top leagues for top teams in the top 6 leagues. So you had, of course, Mendy, then you
Yeah,
had Koulibaly, then you had Mane, even
Mane.
Ismail
Yeah,
Sarr playing for Watford. Yes, Watford not top, but still playing in Premier League. Most of their team, you have Dal from Saint Germain, right? Most of their team, if you put the club crest over their players, you'll be like, wow,
yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
was really impressive. Crystal Palace, Kouyaté, right? There are some top players, top, and even the bench was top. So if they could keep this, and most of the guys are young, so if they could
Most
keep
of them,
this
yeah.
crop,
And then they
if
have
they could,
Mane, they leading them with experience and well,
come on,
skills too.
come on,
Yeah,
come
they
on.
will be
Because
awesome. Yeah,
a spine of Mendy, Koulibaly, and Mane. Oh my goodness.
yeah,
And
definitely.
then you have young Dieng. I don't want to butcher his name. He was
Oh
decent.
yeah,
He keep the strike up.
Kubali with that, running that defense. That would be awesome. Yeah,
Come on, come
yeah.
on. And then we didn't talk about Cease played good from Nancy. We didn't talk
Mm-hmm.
about Dalo. Dalo had some good returns as well. We didn't even right. So I just somebody mean spine. So I think that's why I really enjoyed watching this tournament because it helped give a good eye. It helped us to scout and to see who we can look for. And as I said, we will be familiar with most of these teams going forward to World Cup once these players stick together.
Fantasy wise, if
Once
Mali goes through, we get some nice cheap options too. So.
yeah, but
yeah,
definitely, right? Top soda, you can't go wrong, right? You have
yeah,
some
yeah,
decent options to go. So I just wanted to discuss that because I think this is a good segue into doing this, and hopefully we could jump. I mean, from now on, I'll be trying to do Copa Fantasy, maybe even Gold Cup. I mean, Gold Cup mightn't be, but that's a different topic, right? But it'll be cool to.
Now
It
I would
was
love
cool.
if they have a Gold Cup and they actually have a good app like this, or if people
Yeah,
bring it. I would love to do that. That would be so
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was good to really watch. It was good to just see and learn and relearn some of the African talent on display, and this is not all of them. So that's the thing, and to see the play, see how they. So I really can't wait to see them on the big
Yeah,
world
because
stage.
well, we're from Trinidad, so we know the CONCACAF people. Everyone knows the European sides.
Yes.
Then you have the big boys who'll be playing from South Africa,
Yeah.
South America. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
just really
yeah.
Egypt and
Yeah.
Africa. Not Egypt, Asia and Africa. Those
Yeah.
two. There's
Yeah.
always
That'll be the
seem like they
unknown.
come
Yeah.
out of
Yeah.
come out of the
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah.
So like when
Yeah.
Japan do really well, they they
Yeah.
probably have a really good strong side. It's just we don't know the players as
Yeah.
well from
And
their
it's the
leagues.
and it's the
And same thing
same
with
thing.
Africa as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with well, since watching this and meeting some of the content creators who do African and who follow African football and whatnot. What I've realized, so Egypt especially, Egypt, people will watch Egypt and be like, oh, they don't have the team not good because the players don't play in Europe. But that is not true. Some of their top players who perform at the best level and brought Africans home for them play in their league. They have a
Mm.
great domestic league, and normally the teams from those leagues win their version of Champions League and reach far in the Club World Cup.
Yeah,
So they have
especially if they have plenty players from one league, they have a
right.
familiarity with each other already.
Yes, exactly,
Yeah.
and that will help, especially in these COVID times. But I think what a guy from Egypt was saying is that they didn't have they didn't have a chance to form a lot of camps and bond and build. So I think all that too. But I mean, right? Excuses, but still, we will we wait to see
They
how
still make it to the final, so it's
yeah,
not much
that's
of an
it.
excuse.
And
Yeah.
they weren't great. They were not great, Kevin. Let's be real.
No,
Egypt
they
was
were
not
the
great.
yeah.
They were not great. But the team that I think deserve it overall won it. There was no type of because if Egypt won, I would have felt sour first time. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
Again.
then remember, like it had times like when Italy won the World Cup, they were saying they're too defensive and right they draw out a game and stuff like that. But that was their style of play,
Yeah.
and it
And
worked.
I did
Yeah,
use that I did use that defense, to be
yeah,
fair. I did use that defense. I wouldn't
yeah.
I did say that because if Italy did it, everybody'd be like, oh, world class Italy. Da, 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 da. But
I
Egypt just
think
weren't good.
it only looked scrappy because again, all the African teams play really physical and rough. So like the game, like it had plenty, not plenty, but there were a few dead balls all over the place. A little bit of comments in the box. So Egypt came out on top in the defense part, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it looked
yeah,
like a mess, but it did work for them. So, but yeah, I still agree with Senegal. I really like happy Senegal won.
yeah, yeah.
So
Really
yeah,
happened.
yeah.
That debatable. That debatable. I joking.
Yeah.
But yeah, so well guys, just wanna thank you all so much for sticking with us for the journey since the tournament started. Thank you very much for those who came on like FPL training. Our friend Javid didn't come on tonight, but I guess you'll watch it later. And thanks of course a lot of us who came on the first episode and gave us that great insight. Thanks to everyone who would have passed on all the threads. Right, we had some really good threads from Twitter, all the Twitter family jumping and helping us out. Um, agreed. Right. Well then, you and I could talk. You and I could have a conversation. Then. Very good. Because that is for me. But I don't want to go there. I don't like having that discussion. But yes, exactly. Big up. Stacks are passing through, bro. But I agree. Messi cannot clean Maradona's thugs, right? But that's a different topic. But yeah. Just want to thank everyone for coming through. We really appreciate the support. This was not FPL, it wasn't NFL, it was AFCON, and it was well received. Kevin, it was well received. We really appreciate the
Yeah.
support.
I really
And
enjoyed the short, I would say break or segment. I mean,
yeah,
FPL is
yeah,
short, what, 40 weeks plus,
yeah,
right? This is
yeah,
this
yeah,
was a nice
yeah,
little segment in between.
yeah,
This was good.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, and without this controversy in terms of people, wanted it in the summer and whatnot, no problem. Maybe
No,
give the players more time to play, to prepare and da 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 da. But I don't know, it was just a really good break from everything else, especially FPL. As we said, now we're back into FPL size. But again, we wanted to use it as a springboard to get into the World Cup
yeah,
and
and this
just to get into
came
that
perfect for
international
them, for
side.
us and for
Yes,
them as
yes,
well, for Africa's
yes,
the teams
yes,
and for us as
yes,
well,
yeah,
because all of these guys will be going through. Everyone on this list here, right, except Congo maybe, but we'll be going through with experience now,
yeah.
and close enough experience for our next big
Oh,
tournament.
yeah, decent
Yeah,
tournament experience.
yeah,
Exactly. Tournament, knockout tournament football. It's just
knockout tournament.
way
Yeah, well, the
different.
same
Yeah,
format, same exact
yeah,
format as the
yeah,
World Cup. Yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah. Yeah, but just good to have that in the same year now.
yeah, same
That's
year,
fresh.
6 months
Yeah,
or something,
yeah.
right in
Yeah,
between.
so much.
That's
Yeah,
really
that
good.
right
Yeah,
there. That right in a
yeah,
blink of an eye World Cup. So I'm really it was good. Of course, guys, just want to remind you guys we had a lot of good content over the weekend and for international break. We still have some of them that are pertinent. You could go check out our mental health episode with Alexandria Olton. You can, of course, check out our episode with our legend in FPL Convos, Dan Bennett. We had a nice live watch along on the weekend, watching the Burnley game. The game was not that hot, but the conversation was great. And of course, for this whole rest of the week,
yeah. This
we
whole week
have
is plenty. Yeah,
but we have content coming out this week. Tomorrow night, hopefully, I'm joined by Kevin, Shamir, and the other guys. We are going to be doing our review of Game Week 25 and of course our Game Week 24, sorry, and preview of 25. We have a double game week coming up, Kevin. Brighton and Manchester United have double
oh yeah,
games.
next
So
weekend or
that
Junior week, because I
this
didn't even know this. I didn't even know that other game week yesterday.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's
yeah,
last minute. I had to go and make some changes. So
yeah. I watch Serie A. Serie A. I don't really watch La Liga. I mean, I back Villarreal, but I don't really watch it. I just watch their scores. If Arsenal didn't exist, I would have only focused on Serie A. Yeah, I watch Serie A. Yeah, it's
right,
heating
because
up right now.
Santi Cazorla went from Arsenal to there. That's why.
No, I don't really like EPL. I like Arsenal. That's it. I really can't
Yeah.
stand EPL. I just like Arsenal. Arsenal to me is just I just love how they play. But yeah, I was Serie A. I love Serie A. Right now, Giroud, my favorite player, is doing wonders right now. Wonders. He scored a brace in the Milan derby and he scored a brace tonight.
Oh
against
yeah, I
Van
watched that
Basten.
derby. The highlights for
Yeah.
that.
Oh my
Ridiculous. Giroud
goodness.
still pulling those
Giroud, the goat. I love Giroud.
Yeah.
Nah, I really like Giroud. I love Giroud. I always love Giroud. We treat him badly
I
when he
know
was at
it's
Arsenal.
always be good, it's always be bad. I just never know
Yeah.
where to stand on him.
Yeah. No, you see, the thing is, Giroud is a madman, right? You cannot play the ball on the ground for Giroud. I remember the craziest thing I ever saw him do, which I thought was the scorpion
The scorpion
kick.
kick? Yeah.
Nah, that's not it. The craziest thing I ever see this man do was when we played Chelsea. He was on Chelsea, obviously, in the Europa final. And he put his head. So, now the ball was lower. He put his head to it. Koscielny's going to clear the ball. Giroud put his head with Koscielny, put his foot and got the goal. I was like, yo, this man is a madman, Jed. He's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, the Barca Atletico was a good game. And I'm excited to see how Aubameyang gets on at Barca, actually. I'm very intrigued and interested to see how he plays. I'm glad for him. I'm glad he's going somewhere where he could get some playtime and hopefully he does well there. He thrives. Yeah. So of course, guys, tomorrow, as I was saying, we're doing our FPL show tomorrow. Friday, I'm gonna be joined by a medical doctor, Dr. Christopher Buffon, and we're gonna be discussing injuries and how it affects the players and how we could determine and tell how long a player might be out for based on the terminology used, based on what we see on articles, when we see the term ACL, growing, if that is the right term, it is the growing injury, because I always hear different things about that when you hear torn this. So we're gonna discuss with him what those terms mean. You're gonna dumb it down first, use the big words, mix it up so we can understand. When we go on our favorite website, premierinjuries.com, and we see guys listed, we're like, well, all right, boom. You know what? It might
that's
be that
different.
long.
Last week was what, mental health, and this week is physical health?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
no, yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
yeah, trying to cover everything. Because, okay, think of it, right? Think of it. You a player's injured. Let's say a big player like Trent gets injured.
Yeah.
Now you're not panic. But if you understand the terminology used, I just say it, remember, I do
Yeah,
know
like
yet,
when
so
Van
I'm
Dijk
just-
had the ACL injury and we
Right.
knew he was out for 6 months.
right.
Or when you see a
hear
red
the
flag,
term
it's an
ACL.
unknown return date. So yeah. So
But sometimes the Premier League side messes it up, and then
Yeah.
boom, the player's back. So it's good. I think it's good to
Son,
have this information.
Son is the best one for that,
yeah,
So, yeah.
right. I think it's good to have this information so we'll know. Well, all right. you
Ask
know
him
what?
also about COVID as well. Like how long
Yeah,
they
of
will
course, of
really
course,
be
of
out.
course, of course, of course, of course, of course. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
of course, right? And of course, if anybody has any questions, want to jump in the comments, I think that'll be an interesting show because it could help with your picking, it could help with your strategizing,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
could help you with knowing.
If
hey,
you had to
wanna-
hold on to a player or not, or yeah.
Yeah,
So
because some injuries don't require you to get rid of them, but some players, some FPL managers get so frightened that okay, let me get rid of him. So of course, guys, we'll wrap it up there. So as again, don't forget, of course, we have this, we have AFCON, we have our FPL show tomorrow, and of course, we have FPL Convos on Friday, and very soon we'll be linking up with some other big channels to do some nice content like Net.Hall. I'm trying to organize something with them, FPL Nemo. So we have some nice content coming up. Always busy trying to improve our content for you guys. And yeah, so Kevin, any closing words, anything else before we sign off? AFCON, it was good. It was really,
it was good. It was
Fantasy
good. I was
good.
happy.
Yeah.
It's over now, and I'm happy where we placed. I'm glad for the experience too, and it was short and sweet. It was good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to many more international tournaments. Of course, World Cup coming up, and we'll try our best to cover it as best as possible for you guys. So, happy picking, guys. We all are still playing FPL. Good luck. I mean, tomorrow you'll see how we did. I am right. You'll see how my Obia right came off. So yeah, guys. See you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.